Well, gentlemen, welcome to this fabulous Celtic leisure facility here at Aberavon Beach, site of the original Avon Lido, opened by the Queen in 1964. For your first task, I'm going to separate you into two teams, straight down the middle. Could you come apart, please? Mair, you'll be with Team 1, Andrew with Team 2. Your first task is to come up with a team name and choose a project manager. The task will be about creating a virtual cycling session. And attendees need to come. You need to attract them with a marketing policy to watch your session, making it interesting and informative. The losing team will be the team that attracts the least amount of attendees. And on the losing team, one of you will be fired. There's your task, gentlemen. Off you go.
Boys, take some seats.
Right, where are you sitting?
I'll sit this
That's a
side.
beer.
Right, so first things first, team name. Any?
You're normally pretty good at it. They're normally going to make it. Yeah. What do you think? So it's got to be something strong.
Something strong, something bold.
Bold.
Yeah, make a statement.
Strong, bold, and make a statement.
Joe Thomas. we didn't say big.
Right, first things first, I think we need to come up with a team name.
Ooh, yeah. Jay's team.
Does that represent us three and then
Yeah, it
Ben can be
represents
like-
all of us.
Yeah, because we're Jay's. Sorry, Ben.
Jay's team.
What's your middle name?
Paul.
Oh. I don't know. Team Kraken.
Is that right there?
That's the one I was looking for.
Kraken. Kraken, is it? Like that, yeah.
I'm
Big
happy with
one,
that, boys.
big mythical beast. Me. We're all,
I like it.
We're all strong, yeah?
Well,
Fitting.
so what we got? Kraken.
How do you spell that?
K-R-A-K-E-N. I think it's C-K, yeah.
I thought it was... No, it's not. Is it?
How about as a team name? Phil Mai.
Phil Mai. I like that one. Phil Mai. Phil Mai. Go on, that's not your original thing. All about you.
Phil Mai, F-I-L-L.
F-I-L-L-M-Y.
No, I shouldn't laugh at people spelling.
Well, so that's how we're going with Kraken.
Yeah. We said that, are we?
Kraken.
Sound happy? Everyone happy with that?
Fucking easy.
Yeah? Nice.
Magic Storm.
Oh, should we call ourselves Dust? Just Dust.
Dust. I'm happy with Dust. Team Dust.
Dust.
Team Dust. Dust.
I want to see how it's spelt.
Dust MySpace.
Dust, did you spell like that? Okay. Try capitals.
Just try Phoenix.
Phoenix Dust.
Phoenix Dust. Phoenix Dust.
Yeah.
We got Phoenix Dust. Yeah, let's do that. Phoenix Dust.
That sounds like a new, legal high.
I don't like the name, boys.
I know you, yeah, you made it.
I know, I don't like it anymore.
It's kind of Rob's job.
boys,
It's
would you
kind of your job title.
Boys, would you like me to be product manager?
Are you putting your hand up for it? Well done, Duds, well done.
Yeah, we are. Welcome to the flip chart, Duds.
Alright, Rob. On a flip chart, innit?
Yeah.
I'd like to put myself forward as project manager for this task.
I think you'd be a good project
Yeah, I
manager.
agree with you as well.
with you, yeah.
I think
So
because
you
you...
want to hear my reasons?
No,
No,
That's fine then.
do you want to hear our reasons why we're going to pick you?
Yeah,
My
exactly.
reason.
Senior.
Thank you.
No, the senior doesn't come under old, but I think you're wise and you could guide us and teach us because we're very young.
So personally, I'm thinking myself engaging in marketing and you run the bikes. How's that sound, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it'll,
that.
be,
Yeah.
it'll be diverse, you know, the show it caters for all.
Brilliant. Well, that's what we want to attract us up. We don't want to
So what
attract
we do
just
with
these slim people, these fit people. We want to get
Attract people like me, you mean,
everyone in
Joe?
Or just people with excess body fat who got to do with the
Yeah.
prioritisation.
We want to get big bone people in, not just lean people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you two will be on the bikes because he doesn't shut up, does he?
Personally,
So he'd be really good.
have we we agreed I'm project manager on this one.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't
I'm
think.
afraid I'm going to have to pull rank at executive decision.
The only reason why I don't.
Joe Tom over in my creative team, because he seems to be on the same kind of. Whereas you two are all about. And listen, we know.
Can I just?
We know how successful you two were in the Come Dine With Me
We
episode.
came last.
I think you two work so well together. I'm not too sure about the productivity, you know, in terms of. But.
Do you want to ride a bike for 40 minutes?
No, I get saddle bum. So.
Yeah.
Come on, John, mate. We go for this door. Go down, go. See you later, boys. Good luck.
Thanks, boys. All the best.
Call me later. Boys,
Yes,
switch
no,
on.
good.
Have something good done.
Ben's project manager, so whatever he thinks is the best for the
So I
group.
think we've all reluctantly agreed upon.
What's your middle name, Peter?
If I need anything, I can always come to you.
You got my number?
No, because you take my time up.
If you two go off to do the practical element of the task,
Oh, fantastic.
start making a video,
We'll be good anyway.
and
I can't wait.
we'll call you with an update as to the kind of the dynamics. And
Right.
Alright, we'll speak to you later.
Bye, Joe.
Bye. Good luck with him.
enjoy.
Very good. Very impressed so far on a Sunday morning. Yeah, this will be interesting. The next where they've split now, it'll be interesting to watch and observe.
The task in hand. Do I think they handled it well? It took a long time to decide on the name. There were quite a few bantered about, but ones you couldn't use. I don't know if it's the right decision that Ben has put Jay and JTR together in the same room. Yeah, now I think they're working on the flyer. Is it a flyer they have to make? So it seems to be going okay. I think it took a lot longer than I anticipated. But we are getting there.
What about something like that? But obviously, yeah, we need a person on a bike, but that is a sort of a good one.
There's quite a few on here. They're all just women in the park, though. Oh, hang on.
Right, so I think we should either go from 17s, either 17s or 18s to 25 or 26.
30 I'd go to.
18 to 30. Get off.
I love you, Jay.
Do you think that's our main two audiences we want to look at there, Flinny? What do you think?
Well, we think that's good. Should we ring a boy, see what they reckon?
Yeah, well up for it.
Try and clarify with those two now and see what they
See if
think.
they're happy with that for
Just give
an
them a ring.
idea.
Just give them a ring.
And we'll start pulling together the plan then.
John,
Hey, what's happening, dads?
you right?
Yeah, good. Had a chat here with Flinny.
Yeah.
And we've come up with a target audience.
Yeah.
We are thinking if we look at the fitness fanatics, and we're looking at a speed, high calorie, short, sharp session, because what we've had a little deliberate here, and what we're thinking is if we look at the people who are fitness fanatics, they're probably more inclined to take up a new session.
Do you two think that's best? Do you think we'll go for the people who like a fitness session, and then they might be up for a challenge, like, instead of the people who've done?
Yeah, give them something different, why not? They might do the same class every day, so let's give them something different.
Happy days.
So what is it you're doing? Is it a short and sharp session, or is it, how long is that?
Well, it's a 45-minute session.
Right.
But we're going to base it around the speed so that it's like, quite an intense session. And
So it's high interval,
get a good step on, like, so.
high intensity interval training, HIIT, whatever it's called. Yeah, we're happy with that, that's
Definitely,
fine.
mate.
So that's on the fridge, you're happy.
Yeah, Dad's in the fridge, you're happy, yeah.
Who's that?
Joe,
Oh, right.
Hi, Joe.
you right?
Who's that? Is that Jay or Joe?
This is me, Joe.
Hi, Joe. How are you getting on down there, right?
Fantastic. We've come up with some ideas. Jay, do you want to read them out?
Right, we've come up with the idea that we're going to target 18 to 30 year olds.
18 to 30, right? Okay.
And we're targeting the newcomers, so we're going to set a basic level of fitness.
Right. Okay.
And from there, then,
You're going to have goals, so your first training session you find out, and then a month later to work on what you are growing as your fitness goes on.
Right. I see. So it's like an incremental kind of progressive thing, is it?
Yes.
Who's that?
Oh, hi Ben, sorry.
Oh, Ben, you didn't introduce yourself.
Yeah.
But you're only doing one video, mind?
Yeah. Yes, but the build on from this video will be...
It needs room, you know,
yeah,
to grow.
Room, yeah, we can't just let a set video, because that'd be rubbish. This is a video, people forget about it. Our video is to grow on. We're building here. We're not here to take part.
We're here to take over.
Thanks.
Where do we want to? We want to hit the peak of it being absolutely solid, sort of, I would say, about here.
Mid, just after mid.
Just after mid.
Can the legs be behind the black banner? Yeah, it can be, but I've got to obviously try and grab the back banner range forward. Yeah. Try and get the white one.
What are you thinking with these font centres?
I just picked ones.
Yeah, but look, we've gone from big, bold,
yeah,
and
but
you've gone italic.
All I'm doing is trying to put text in, so...
Put GTR on there, like, JV.
Oh, which one now? This one?
The girls.
The girls.
Swansea to Treco Bay.
15 minutes.
Get to see the donkeys then.
Donkeys.
Treco Bay donkeys.
I've never been.
You've never been to Treco Day?
Treco Day?
Treco Day. You've never been to see the Treco Bay donkeys? No. Gee whiz. Wizards. Sleeve.
Maybe we can circle smaller, can you?
Yeah, you can make something small. Yeah, I think we're pretty solid, yeah? Yeah, happy with that?
Happy, man.
Sign off, school printers. Done.
Let's go.
All changes saved.
I'm alright, I'm only on the cool down and the warm up.
John, you're on the extreme, mate. Delegation. You're on the extreme.
So in the 5-minute warm-up, we're going to have...
in your 5-minute warm-up, we're just going to ease into it now, guys. We're going to go on to level 5. And I want to see you on 80 RPM.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the minute, we don't know how
let me
the level 5 and stuff is.
So for a start, guys, we just need to find our level. So I pull my leg up to here. So
no, it's hip.
Yeah. I want my hip here, so it's here. Do the lesson of the day, actually, alright? So.
Yes!
See, you gotta feel it. Oh!
We've got examples of what it can look like. Rather than say, can you keep up with the Wizards? Because every little challenge, not an invite.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be hard on the legs. That's what we want. We want to make the most of the session. Now, where do you want to be? Year's time. Where do you want to be next week? I know what I want to be. And I ain't in no pub. Oh no.
Okay, so 10 minutes in. We need to go back on the bike.
Yeah. Okay, 10 minutes in.
That's right. When 10 minutes comes in now, we're going to start picking the pace up at level.
I've just ramped him up. The screen goes blank, guys, don't worry. Just work for the last 30 seconds with us. Good.
Talk about your breathing.
10 seconds left.
Talk about your breathing.
Keep going, guys.
Talk about your breathing.
Keep going. Nice, guys. So I'm on 94 RPM. 10, just keep that, feel it. Nicely.
That's good.
Keep working, guys, keep moving. Should be feeling it now. Really working on that speed. 7 seconds left. Doing brilliant. 5, 4, 3, last sprint, 2, 1. Yeah, let's move, let's go. Last one. Push it out.
We got 1 minute 50, 30. 1 minute 30, sorry.
What are you stuck this right at? Have you seen yours? Get cameras, it's going to be really good fun. Yeah. Get your legs going. It's my right, good man. So thank you. Don't go, it's rubbish, don't go. Waste of time. Come on. Good fun. Come on, guys. Yeah, we went. We did beat this bad. You took this right up here.
Joe, grab those ones too.
Nice one.
They cheated. Put them right there. Let's go.
Cheers.
75 up yet? You know? And just keep going. Get ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're dropping in now back to level 7. 2, 1. Right, everybody up. Let's go. Level 18. 30 seconds. Keep moving.
Take it up to
Lovely. Slowly pick your RPM up to about 90 RPM. The lovely hill to go down. Bring you recover here for the next block. Here. Keep it going.
So the mile ride sessions were a great effort by both teams, both Kraken and Phoenix. In my opinion, there was just one winner. So Team 1, to start with, they were very well prepared, very descriptive, very professional, and you can see they put a lot of effort into it. Team 2, very fun, which was great, well received by a lot of the clients, but a little vague and lacked a little bit of structure. But overall, great effort from both teams. I think if we were to showcase one again in the mile ride, it would just be the one team, and that would be Kraken.
Grow up. Oh.
Sit next to him.
Jay, this side. Jay. This side, Jay. This side.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, Joe.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, Mr. Holley.
Well, gentlemen, you were tasked in this first task with organising a My Ride event here at the Celtic Leisure Centre in Aberavon Beach. But first you had to divide the teams up and come up with a team name. Rob, I understand you were project manager of your team.
Was indeed.
How did you come up with your name, Kraken?
Very, very good question. From what I remember, we just devised a few names. We thought we'd go with something that sounds a bit strong, I guess, and we just came up with the word Kraken.
Sounds more like a cheese biscuit to me. But anyway, Ben, I see you're project manager of your team, and your team name?
Team Phoenix.
Yeah, hardly came from the Flames, did you?
I'd say it was stronger than Kraken.
Well, we'll see about that, JTR, in a moment. I've got my trusty advisors, Andrew and Mair, with me, who were with you on the said day. First of all, Rob, your team, Kraken. Tell me a little bit about the relationship of your group.
In terms of?
Do you work well together?
Yeah, I think it did, to be honest. I mean, for what we can guess, we split. Myself and Joe did the market side, and two gentlemen next to me did the actual physical side of things, and I feel like we worked well as a team, personally. I think it all went pretty good.
And Ben, I think I'm right in saying, Mair, that you've got some interesting characters in your team. Any problems you encountered in this first task?
Not as far as I'm aware, because I lumbered them all in a different room. So
yeah, we didn't. We had perfect problems with that, to be honest.
Yeah. My thought process was on the back of the first show we did, Come Dine With Me. I thought their night was Jay's and Joe's night was a particular success, you know.
That's why you made us lose, but...
So yeah. I wanted to keep the momentum going, keep those two together, they work well together, and hopefully then that would result in a more fun, entertaining video produced for.
We'll have a look at that in a minute. Rob, you divided your team up into those who actually did the My Ride and those who entered the marketing team. Now, what were your choices like?
I think we made some good choices, personally. Myself and Joe felt like we were stronger in the marketing side, and with Jon Thomas' physical expertise and Fellaini's fitness levels, I thought they'd be the perfect subject for the physical side of things and to get on the bike and do the actions.
Andrew, did Kraken work well as a team?
Yeah, they started slowly, but they progressed quite well. I thought at one stage we were in Philadelphia, no Port Talbot. But done well in the end.
And Ben, how did you split your team up into two twos?
And as I said, I tried to keep those two together because they work well together as a pair, you know, bounce off each other. And then I kept Joe with me because he's the quiet kind of he's deceptively intelligent. Yeah.
But I understand Jay's got a bit of marketing expertise. Why did you put him on the marketing side?
That's a very good question. If I go back into the debate, I'll ask at a later date.
Big question.
Mair, what were your observations of Team Phoenix?
They did struggle to find a name initially. When they split, I'm not sure if it was the right mix, if I'm honest.
I would go me and Jay on the marketing team, because we just got the brain for it. And these two, because they're physical specimens of men.
Well, let's go to the evidence, JTR. I mean, this was your marketing effort here. This is your leaflet. Interesting that your head's on a female's body.
Try to keep it as factually accurate as possible.
What happened to my arms compared to my face?
Do you think this is a bit of marketing material that says we're serious about this task?
We feel that we should be on the marketing team, and we didn't see the process of that being shown to us. I was pretty upset.
Okay, over to Team Kraken, far more professional. Are you pleased with that effort, Flinny?
That's a great job from the boys. It's the first time me and John have seen it.
I think I could have had a slightly different angle to show it. But I can accept, Photoshop can only do so much.
That was the best angle we could pick from it, trust me.
Yeah, I think perhaps the side view should have been left to Flinny in that case, yeah, maybe. Well, I'll tell you what, let's have a little look at some of the footage of you two teams in action.
You got 2 minutes till 10. Level 2.
If you want to push yourself, level 16, you have the year for another 15 minutes. Keep it going. 15 seconds, sorry. Keep it going.
Level 12, let's go, let's move. Get moving. 30-second sprint. Keep checking our RPM every time. RPM has to be over 115, minimum.
It's been tough, but I've been working hard as well.
Very interesting, gentlemen. Seems like one group had a lot of fun, the other was pretty serious about the task. Well, it's come to that moment, Mair and Andrew. Let's get some results. First, let's go to Phoenix. How many people did they manage to attract to their My Right task?
Very low number, actually, just 5.
Just 5?
5.
5. And there's 12 people can fit into that room? Less than half the capacity?
Yes.
Moving on to Kraken then, Andrew?
Marginally better, 8.
8. Oh, okay. Well done, Kraken. Yeah, okay, well, congratulations, Kraken. You're the winners of the first task. I'll be sending you back to the club shortly. I managed to arrange a very fine gift for you. You will be flower arranging with that well-known Forge Road florist flower box. Congratulations. So off you go, back to the club.
Thank you very much. All the best, boys. Thank you. Good luck, boys. Good luck, lads. Whatever. So long. Thanks, boys. Well, lovely. Lovely.
Well, boys.
And there.
So, Ben, not the start I'd imagine you'd want to get off to in this first task. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Not ideal. I had a lot of expectation on my shoulders. Me and Flinny having won the last. It's Jacob Flynn.
Oh yeah.
Say his name for us. Yeah, good friend of ours.
Yeah, good friend.
Having won the Come Down Me series first time round, there's a lot of pressure on me to perform, and I think I might not have done myself justice on it.
Well, as project manager, you're going to have to think very carefully about the 2 people that you're going to bring back. One Aberavon player is going to be very lucky and be sent back to the club and escape with that. Who are you going to bring back into this boardroom? Because one of you will be fired.
I think, having reviewed the footage, I'm probably going to have to bring back Joe and Jay.
Okay, well, you're a very lucky young man. I think you should consider yourself very lucky and really, really get on top of your game in the next task. Go back to the club. The 3 of you stay here. We'll talk some more. So, you 3. One of you will be fired. I'm going to ask you now to leave the boardroom. I'm going to consult Mair and Andrew on who that will be. Be prepared and get your arguments ready. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Holley. What we won? I thought you would go fired. Oh, God,
Seems to be a lot of hilarity, Mair, in that Team Phoenix. No wonder they lost this task.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They didn't take it seriously at all.
The reason you work together, or the reason I kept you together, is because you work together so well.
Yeah. If you looked at our backgrounds, though, or you may not know our backgrounds, but he's awesome. Like his design, everything's awesome. And me, my knowledge with PCs.
How am I supposed to know that?
With laptops.
How would I know that?
I've been playing with you for 4 years, Ben. Should know me better. We didn't bring the customers into the room. The advertising did.
So I blame team leader.
You've obviously made a really bad point.
Were you here on the day handing out flyers?
No.
Exactly. That's why we lost the task, because you couldn't be bothered to come here.
What do you mean? It was my job.
Of course it was.
You're going to be making a pretty vase trio, which is the vase.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to fill it with water first, and you'll.
Hey!
Always cut at an angle, and take any foliage off this below.
So why do you cut at an angle?
For the lean, is it?
No, it's that's for the ball of it. Not for that.
Tilted head, foliage.
Try not to touch the head of the rose because it bruises easily, and nobody likes a bruised head.
Go on, John.
Don't worry, Dad. I leave the middle, sir.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, perfect.
Background new.
Oh, that's quite snug. That is. That's quite snug.
That is. It's great.
Right, they're yours. They're yours. Right,
Yeah, okay. They're mine. I'll make a start.
Flip these round then.
Yeah, where's my scissors?
Nailed this already. I don't think you've got a clue either, to be honest with you.
Messed it up already. Through that voice now.
Ah, you got me. Oh, no.
Yeah, the fact you had to pull yours out when you start, that you've cut more too short.
It's not a start, don't finish yet.
If you're happy, I'm happy, Joe.
I'm so happy with that, I didn't think I got that out.
Yeah, mine's definitely the best.
We've got a great day here. We've learned a lot in regards to flower arranging. I know why flowers are now cut at an angle and put in a pot, and I like to think that my work of art there is one of the best. I do feel sorry for Joe Gage. He did try his best, but I fear he's probably killed a rainforest. But in all fairness, we've done well. On the next task, I hope there's going to be less exercise for myself, maybe a bit more logical thinking, something I might be able to bring to the table and stand out and lead the team in the next exercise, but we'll see what that offers now.
Well, anyway, boys, congratulations. Cheers. Cheers, boys.
Thanks, boys.
Hi, yes, Chris, could you send the candidates back in, please? Thank you.
Boys, Mr. Holley will see you now.
Hokey wokey and you turn around.
Right, welcome back, gentlemen. I've consulted my trusty advisors, Mair and Andrew, but I really want to get a little bit more to the bottom of the failure of this task. Ben, project manager, was he a good project manager?
With his decisions, no, not at all. I think he should have looked at the areas that we're good at. Me and Jay, we would have smashed the poster, and he's a physical guy, and he's messed up massively, I think. Yeah.
Ben?
Like I said, I wanted to keep those two together. They do convey a lot of fun and humour. So I thought that would transfer, that would convey across into the My Right video.
Strikes me, Jay, that maybe you haven't contributed as much as perhaps you would on a Saturday afternoon for your team. What have you got to say about that?
Well, I could have contributed a lot more in the marketing. That's all I've got to say.
Yes.
JTR, who's responsible for the failure of this task?
After looking at the posters and the decisions made by Captain Ben, I would say Ben. Yeah.
Ben, who's responsible for the failure of this first task?
I might have to go out on my soldier.
That's very honourable of you. Jay, are you going to make this a full house?
Go with yourself. You find yourself?
No.
Oh, do you think one of us saw yourself?
it wasn't a faultless performance for myself, but
Did we feel?
Can you look in
I
the,
don't
can
think-
you look in the mirror and say, Ben, you've done well, bro? No, okay, that's enough, Mr. Holley.
if I'm being honest, Joe bailed me out on the marketing side of things. But
Honesty's the
to
best
be
thing.
fair,
Honesty's good.
you two weren't up to much on the video. All you did, I watched it for the first 5-10 minutes of your bit.
You put us there.
Yeah, no, I understand that. You have to do something, though, didn't you?
I knew you did, but you didn't.
That's what I'm saying. All you did is, we're going to build it,
My
we're
left-
going to build it, and you didn't say anything else for about 10 minutes. And I was
My
like,
feet went left
I've had
and
enough
right.
of that. That was, you failed to bring your personality, and
Can I have this, Mr. Holley, just to show him? Here, I'm a woman. 8 months later, I'm a man. Please.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. If you just let me speak now, thank you for your contributions. JTR, I expect a lot more of you later on in this process. You came very close this time, it has to be said. You've got potential, but I need you to be a lot more serious in the next task. Ben, you stood up and became project manager. I saw that. You put your hand up, but I've got some serious concerns about this task. Jay, likewise, you need to stand up. You need to put yourself in those positions where you feel you can contribute the best. But I've come to my decision with my advisors. The failure of this task lies with letting Joe go, arguably the weakest member of the team, dispersing people in the wrong departments in this first task, and ultimately you're the project manager. So Ben, it is with regret, you're fired.
just like to thank you for the opportunity, and all the best for the next round, boys.
Thanks, Ben. See
Off
you
you
later.
Goodbye.
See you later, Ben.
You just got away with it, you two. You just got away with it. I expect a lot better in the next task. Get back to the club.
Yes, Mr. Holley. See you later, Mr. Holley. Mair, John, Andrew.
Well, Mair, Andrew, thanks for that. Let's hope we get a better performance from Phoenix on the next task.
Couldn't be much worse, could it?